Hello everyone, I welcome you all to my presentation on autocorrelation function. And this is Dr. Mageshwari, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Mathematics, Government College of Engineering, Burgur. Autocorrelation function is a subtopic in the paper Probability and Random Processes of second year ECE students. Now, before knowing what is autocorrelation function, let me first define what is autocorrelation, autocovariance, cross-correlation and cross-covariance. Suppose you have a random process x of t and it has two random variables x of t1 and x of t2. Then the autocorrelation of the two random variables, which is denoted by Rxx of t1, t2, is defined as expectation of the product of x of t1, x of t2. Similarly, the autocovariance of the random process x of t between the random variables x of t1 and x of t2, which is denoted by Cxx of t1 comma t2, is defined as Rxx of t1 comma t2 minus expectation of x of t1 multiplied with expectation of x of t2. The cross correlation between two different random processes x of t and y of t is defined as Rxy of t1 comma t2 equal to expectation of x of t1 y of t2. The cross covariance between the two random processes x of t and y of t denoted by Cxy of t1 comma t2 is defined as expectation of product of xt1 minus expectation of xt1 and y of t2 minus expectation of y of t2. Now let us get into the topic autocorrelation function. Suppose you have a random process x of t which is either wide descent stationary or strict descent stationary. Then the autocorrelation function Rxx of tau is defined as expectation of x of t multiplied with x of t plus tau. As you all know, either for a WSS process or for a SSS process, the autocorrelation is a function of time difference. So, if we take the argument t and t plus tau, the time difference is tau. Therefore, the autocorrelation becomes a function of tau. Now, we see some important properties of autocorrelation function. The first property is the mean square value of the random process may be obtained from the autocorrelation function by taking tau equal to 0. To prove this, you consider the definition of autocorrelation function, which is this. There you take tau equal to 0. So, you are getting x of t multiplied with x of t, which is x square t. So, Rxx of 0 equal to expectation of x square t. Then we go to the second property, which says that the autocorrelation is an even function of tau. That is, Rxx of tau equal to Rxx of minus tau. To prove this, again you consider the definition of autocorrelation function and you replace tau with minus tau on both sides in this equation 1. So you get Rxx of minus tau equal to expectation of x of t multiplied with x of t minus tau. Now we substitute this t minus tau as t1 so that t becomes t1 plus tau. Now you come back to this equation, replace t with t1 plus tau and t minus tau with t1. So you are getting Rxx of minus tau equal to expectation of xt1 multiplied with x of t1 plus tau, which is nothing but Rxx of tau. So Rxx of minus tau is equal to Rxx of tau. Therefore, the autocorrelation function is an even function of tau. Now, let us get into the third property of autocorrelation function, which says that the maximum value of Rxx of tau is attained at the point tau equal to 0. That is, Rxx of tau is less than or equal to Rxx of 0. Now, you know the definition of autocorrelation function. Now, we are going to use something called Cauchy-Schwarz inequality to prove this property. And what is Cauchy-Schwarz inequality? It says that expectation of xy whole square is less than or equal to expectation of x square multiplied with expectation of y square. Now in this Cauchy-Schwarz inequality, replace the random variable x with the random process x of t and the random variable y with the process x of t plus tau. So you are getting expectation of x of t plus tau whole square less than or equal to expectation of x square t multiplied with expectation of x square t plus tau. Now this left hand side is nothing but r of tau. The right hand side is nothing but the mean square value r of 0. So it's like r of 0 multiplied with r of 0, which is r of 0 square. Then you take square root on both sides. You get the required result rxx of tau less than or equal to rxx of 0. Now we go to the fourth property. Fourth property says that if random process x of t has no periodic component and expectation of x of t equal to mu x, which is not equal to 0, then rxx of tau equal to mu x square when tau tends to infinity. So you consider the definition of autocorrelation function. Then as tau tends to infinity, and because you are also given that x of t has no periodic component, x of t and x of t plus tau will become independent random variables. So as you know, expectation of product of independent random variables is product of their expectations, and expectation of x of t is mu x, expectation of x of t plus tau is also mu x, therefore you get mu x square. Now I'll give an example to find the autocorrelation function. Suppose you are given a random process x of t, which is a W basis process with the autocorrelation function rxx of tau, and you are given a new random process y of t in terms of the random process x of t as x of t plus a minus x of t minus a. Then you have to express the autocorrelation function of the random process y in terms of the autocorrelation function of the random process x. Now to prove this, to find the solution, you consider the definition of autocorrelation function and then you consider the autocorrelation function of the random process y, which is expectation of y of t multiplied with y of t plus tau. Then you substitute for y of t, which is given as x of t plus a minus x of t minus a, and y of t plus tau, which is x of t plus a plus tau minus x of t minus a plus tau. Then you have to get term by term multiplication of this and then you take expectation of each of the four terms. And then you replace this, you make this a replacement, t plus a plus tau, you replace it with t minus a plus 2a plus tau, and t minus a plus tau equal to t plus a minus 2a plus tau. Then after that you replace t plus a, substitute t plus a equal to z and t minus a equal to u. Then ryy of tau will become equal to expectation of, this is x of z plus tau minus x of u plus 2a plus tau. Then expectation of x of z plus tau minus 2a and x of u plus tau. So here the time difference is tau, here the time difference is tau plus 2a, here the time difference is tau minus 2a, and here the time difference is tau. So you are getting 2 times rxx of tau. These two terms will give you rxx of tau. So 2 times rxx of tau minus this is rxx of tau plus 2a minus this is rxx of tau minus 2a, which is your right hand side in the given problem. Thank you.